Libra, we're going to do your November reading. Could be kind of miffed about something is what's coming to mind. Yeah. You're a little miffed about something. I think you don't like how free somebody is. Like, yeah. You don't like their freedom, their courage, or there's a message about this, like either coming towards you or you're sending this message towards somebody. It's like the birds and the bees and the butterflies now have to be spoken about. You know what I mean? There's been some addition. Yeah, there's Morning Star. Yep, literally across. There's been an addition to your original quest. Yeah, I'm just going to keep this part to myself because I feel like it just doesn't, yeah. I feel like there needs to be like super gratitude. That's what I feel on the floor. So, like, I think secretly people, this like really is like flying all, it's okay, it's in the air. It's like there's a fire or like there's smoke or fire in the air. It's like or people are being very vigilant. I'm also getting a vigil being held. There's a lot of gratitude being shown towards a message that could have been displayed in the stars almost, or like written across the sky. But I don't think a lot of people are able to really express it with words, if that makes sense. It's more of a spirit. You are welcome to try to understand it, but yeah, it's not really one of those things that you can keep track of. You can't keep track of it. It's untraceable to a specific degree. Yeah. There's nothing that can, like, when you see this thing zip across the sky, right? You see this thing zip across the sky. You're really not quite sure what it is you just saw. You're grateful, but you still have no clue what the heck it is that you're looking at, which is why your eyes are like red. It's because you stay up late trying to figure it out, right? Some things you just can't figure out, Libra. And I know that's frustrating. I just said that some things you cannot figure out. This blueprint right here is what's being reflected from the other side, though. It's like a Homer meets Iliad meets the Odyssey moment. Okay? In a weird way, this is this this, this breakthrough moment. The courage is what makes it hits, but it only stays for like 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds if you're lucky. Lightning doesn't last for that long. Like if the sky was lit up by lightning consistently for like a minute, people would freak out. It's like God was smiting the entire, like like all the insects would die, all the human sons and daughters would die, as well as like all the everything. There'd be a whole lot of fire all over everything. It's like in everything else when like the knowing, or in the knowing when she says everything else, it's like everything else, like that's what would be like on fire is God's creation. Look, there's another cross, and it was like just showing all the crosses and the way that they like split off in threes before they hit the sky in a sacred geometric formation. It would be like so bright. That's what I mean. So bright that it would hurt your eyes. It's the MIB like flash. You're grateful for it in the long run because people stay up all night and lose sleep over these kinds of things. Stranger things have happened, right, Libra? And you know that. However, what is it that we need to know at this point? Something is no longer a secret, and you need to be grateful for that. I think people are, but they're also scared to get flashed, you know? They don't want to take red eyes anymore. They're scared to like see a flash in the sky. Like, ooh, okay. I mean, I get it. I get it. Okay. I get it. Really, I get it. That's why we have rain and snow and sleet and hail. hmm All those systems, they're like the government of the sky. It's like Zeus's government up there. It's like, I don't know, here. And then, whatever you believe about what's down below, what's anchored down below. So this really weird thought, Libra. Ooh, see, this is the part that's disturbing sometimes. So let's imagine that like one person gets like the needle, right? Because I'm looking at the tip of this pen and the tip of this anchor, right? So what if you like get the needle, right? But you get it like in the neck. So it's like the what is that movie called? Dark Side of the Moon, or I don't know. It's like always makes me think about Full Monty because it's like the back side of the moon or the other side of the moon or something like that. I don't know. It came out and that girl gets pushed onto the train tracks. Anyway, long story short, this is like a double vaccination. Like I feel like it's like kind of like the tips of those, right? Tipsy turvy, topsy turvy, whatever. It's like just try to focus with me for a minute. Okay? If one person got like the HeLa cells, all the HeLa cells in the world, that to me is crazy that all of us have immunizations that have the same DNA. There should actually be nothing genetically stopping any of us from connecting mentally with each other as distant cousins either. Because we all have HeLa cells, Henrietta Lacks, right? So when people are like showing up as being incestuous or inbred, are they really? Or are there like cells that have been reproduced on HeLa dishes? Or like, do you need a universally acceptable cell for that? Like, I'll leave that to the biologist to think about because I'm not a professional. I'm just letting my mind wander. I've also been watching pretty hardcore sci-fi lately. That Halle Berry movie about going out into the moon, going in past just outer space. We'll leave it there. And not remembering that she had a baby. I think it was called Stratum or Stratosphere or something. I don't remember. All I remember is thinking, oh my God, that must have been the moment that she was at her most fearful. That's the at most fearful moment for me, right? Would be not to know what happened to your baby. that would definitely, I can relate with it. It doesn't mean that I want to live it. Does not mean that I want to live it. It just means that that happens to be like the, I don't know, penultimate moment that, yeah, you kind of have to be able to cut yourself off from the message and then the outcome. Because this is like having a bird box moment with yourself. Okay, you have to like put your blinders on, paint yourself as like, I don't know, something that you're not. Truthfully, just pretend like you're living a different life just for a moment and ground yourself in, like, just commit to it. You know what I mean? Like, go full blown, gonna step into the sphere of someone else's brain. What must it feel like to be in the life of Bugs or Honey, I Shrunk the Kids or Alice in Wonderland, right? Would you want to cut that off, or would you want to use that as a weapon? It's up to you. Like, that's free will. You either see this as protection or as a tool. Right. Choose love. Just so you know. Yeah. It's the focus. Oh. You gotta commit to yourself or whatever it is that you're gonna commit to, but choose love. Choose love every time. All right. I think that the message has already been here and back again with this one deck. I don't actually feel the need to clarify that, so hope it was helpful.